There is a moment when silence becomes a scream, when darkness is not the absence of light, but the presence of something unspeakable. Wuchang, Fallen Feathers is born from such a place. It is not a game, it is a mirror, a wound, a whisper in the void. When you step into the world of Wuchang, you are not just entering a mythical past soaked in blood and lore. You are slipping into the cracked skin of a warrior named Wuchang, a woman carved not just by war, but by the madness it leaves behind. Her fight is not against monsters or empires, but against the shadow behind her eyes. This game does not ask you to play. It dares you to understand what it means to break and keep moving. The madness mechanic isn't a gimmick, it's a philosophy. Every action, every kill, every death, every incense burned pulls at the thread of your sanity. You feel it. When the madness rises past 50%, Wuchang's eyes turn red, not as a warning, as a revelation. The game doesn't punish you, it transforms you. You become more powerful, yes. You unlock impetus nodes, strange powers hidden in the impetus repository that turn your weapons into nightmares. But this power comes at a cost, a violent symmetry. The stronger you become, the more damage you take. The deeper your blade cuts, the closer it brings your own end. At 90% madness, the change is irreversible. Wuchang becomes something else. The armor bleeds black sigils. Her form is twisted with a quiet, terrifying grace. She is no longer Axion. She is something born from it, a full moon madness. But madness is not a punishment, it's a choice. And in that choice lies the most controversial, most brilliant design decision in modern action RPGs. Because when you die with high madness, your shadow remains, your inner demon. It becomes an entity, not a boss, but something worse, a perfect reflection of your failure. It uses your moveset, your strength, your own rhythm. It knows you. And unless you defeat it, your red Mercury, your soul currency, is gone forever. This isn't just a mechanic, it's a philosophical gut punch. The idea that every time you push forward in this game, you leave a scar behind. And one day, that scar will rise. But there's another path. The god of Shu, a silent golden statue standing in forgotten temples, offers a way out. Give it divine gifts. Offer your divine gift shards. Cleanse your curse. But this is no salvation, it's a trade. The path of cleansing comes with emotional weight, a choice to walk away from your power. A test of your need for control. Do you seek power through chaos or peace through sacrifice? Do you fight the demon or become it? The most emotionally striking moment in the game is when you're forced to decide. Keep your madness or release it. And release isn't easy, because madness is useful. You can even unleash your inner demon as a weapon. Let it loose in the middle of a boss fight and watch it tear through enemies. But beware, it remembers. And if it survives too long, it may start to believe it is you, that it doesn't need your permission anymore. This mechanic is nothing short of revolutionary, not just for its gameplay implications, but for what it says about us, the players. Madness in Wuchang is not a number. It is not just a bar. It's a confession. Every time you raise your madness, you are saying, yes, I am willing to go further, to lose more, to abandon something, maybe even my humanity. This is what sets Wuchang Fallen Feathers apart from other Souls-like games. Where others give you swords and stats, Wuchang gives you a soul, and then asks if you're willing to corrupt it. This isn't open-world fatigue. This isn't boss fight for the sake of spectacle. This is storytelling through decay, through guilt, through repetition. When you face your inner demon, it feels like meeting your past self, like opening an old wound and watching it bleed again. It's horrifying, and it's beautiful. Even the game's economy, Red Mercury, is designed around loss. At lower madness levels, death costs you some. Between 50 to 90%, you lose most. But at 90% and above, you lose everything. And then, that currency becomes the cost to fight your demon. It's poetic, painful, pure design brilliance. And yet, this game isn't just darkness, it's mystery. The world is thick with secrets. Lore isn't handed to you, it's buried. Every scroll, every NPC whisper, every corner hides something. Something broken, something sacred. The environments feel haunted, not by ghosts, but by memory and nostalgia. You walk through ruined palaces that once held music, temples where children laughed. The tragedy is not in what you see, but in what you imagine once existed. The visual design, oh God, the design. Armor fused with bone, trees that bleed, rivers that speak. And the soundscape? Sometimes it's just wind. Sometimes it's a low whisper, like someone breathing behind you. You are never alone, not truly, because the game knows how to follow you into real life. After you close it, after you walk away, you remember the sounds. You remember the decisions. You remember the moment you let your madness reach 89% just to feel that power surge. And then the dread of knowing one wrong step means losing everything. It's addictive. It's cruel. It's perfect. The community is already divided. Some call the madness mechanic too punishing. Others call it the future. Some hate the inner demon fights. Others say they are the most emotionally devastating moments in gaming history. And that's the point. This game isn't here to be liked. It's here to be felt. And once you feel it, once you give into it, there is no going back. Wuchang Fallen Feathers is not a Souls-like. It is not an RPG. It is not even a game. It's a philosophical mirror, a ritual, a descent. And if you choose to walk its path, know this: you will not walk it alone. Because every scar you carry in this world, the game remembers. Every choice, it echoes. And somewhere deep in its crimson forests and moonlit ruins, your inner demon waits. Not as an enemy, but as a witness. And someday, when you are ready, you will meet it. And when you do, it will smile and ask, was it worth it?